Unatazama Ndizi TV.
And good evening once again, and of course welcome to our bulletin tonight, the Friday Wave. My name is Chemutai Kirui and my director is Lucas Ouma. Tonight we bring you stories that happened in Kenya and also across the world in our bulletin, the Friday Wave, with me, Chemutai Kirui. Welcome, and on our top story tonight, President William Ruto has formally signed a series of far-reaching bills during a ceremony at State House, Nairobi. Legislation expected to significantly reshape Kenya's development landscape. The new laws pave the way for the creation of a National Infrastructure Development Fund, the privatization of select state corporations, and also a stronger framework for collaboration between the government and the private sector. Addressing Parliament yesterday, the President said the measures are designed to fast-track major national projects and unlock long-awaited economic progress in the country.
Your Excellency, I have Good morning, Mr. Clark. Good morning, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, I have the instructions of the Speaker of the National Assembly to place before you 3 vellum copies for your assent. The first one is the Capital Markets Amendment Bill, which was a bill that was introduced in the National Assembly by the leader of Majority Party, having gone through the Cabinet. That bill, Your Excellency, is one of those that the Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury undertook to bring to Parliament when he was reading the budget in June last year. Correct. The bill, Your Excellency, is one of those that is implementing the objectives of the government and Parliament to make doing business in Kenya easy. Under the current Section 29 of the Capital Markets Act, there's a requirement that the shareholding for different players under capital markets, that is stockbrokers and investment banks, that the shareholdings are limited by law. Now Parliament decided, for purposes of flexibility and making Kenya more competitive, should give those powers, delegate those powers to the Cabinet Secretary, so that those decisions are made on flexible basis and to reflect the global markets, so as to attract more investments in the Republic of Kenya. The bill is short, Your Excellency, and it provides that it will come into force after 14 days following its assent. Your Excellency, the second bill to come before you is a small one. It's a Provisional Collection of Taxes Repeal Bill. Simply a cleanup of our law book. The last one, Your Excellency, is a Government-Owned Enterprises Bill, the GOE Bill 2025. This bill was introduced.
Meanwhile, Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki today led a major citizen empowerment initiative in Mathira constituency, Nyeri County, where hundreds of residents received startup capital to launch small and medium enterprises. The DP emphasized on the government's continued investment in infrastructure, especially road construction, as the backbone of long-term development. He also called on national and local leaders to work together with integrity and unity, saying nation building can only thrive when leadership speaks with one voice.
Bungeni ikatangazwa ile ya kuunganisha Karatina mahali Marwa inaishia iende mpaka Isiolo. Mulisikia hiyo barabara ikipitia Nanyuki? Mulisikia hiyo barabara ikitangazwa? So nataka niwahakikishie vile hiyo barabara imetangazwa, tumeongea na Wamombi, Wamatinga, Mukami, Washeni, DMM na viongozi wale wengine wanatoka sehemu hii ya Nyeri ambao tuko nao serikalini, wakiwemo ma-PS wetu, PS Alex Washira wa stima, PS Ann Wang'ombe, PS Ann Wang'ombe wa jenda na wale PS wengine tuko nao. Tumesikizana, walikuja kwangu na wakanipatia information, nimepelekea rais na rais amekubali ya kwamba hiyo barabara ikijengwa lazima ipitie Nyeri town. Hatutaki Nyeri town ikufe, kwa sababu ikifanya shortcut huko kwenda Kiganjo, Nyeri town itakufa. Ni kweli si kweli? Kwa hivyo hiyo barabara dual carriageway itapitia Nyeri town. Endelee nisiendelee? Si hiyo ndio maana ya viongozi ama iko maana ingine? Sasa mimi nikiwa deputy rais, kazi yangu ni kusaidia mahali viongozi hao wengine wanataka msaada na wasaidia. Tunafanya kazi pamoja, kwa sababu mtu mmoja hawezi saidia peke yake. We must work together as leaders. Niseme nisiseme? Niseme nisiseme? Kwa hivyo PS wa stima najua kwa hapa, najua tumetoa 868 million ya rural electrification, ya kuweka stima kwa manyumba ambayo bado hayana stima hapa Nyeri County. Na mimi najua kuna sehemu za Nyeri County bado connectivity ya stima iko chini. Kwa hivyo tumerudi, kwa sababu hiyo 868 million ilikuwa ya kuunganisha jamii 10,000. Mimi naona sehemu kama Kieni bado stima iko chini.
And now a solemn atmosphere filled the funeral service of the late Bishop Philip Sulumeti, where Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi and several senior government officials joined the faithful in honoring the revered church leader. In their tributes, the leaders reaffirmed the government's commitment to partnering with religious institutions to promote peace, community development and social transformation. Bishop Sulumeti, remembered for decades of devoted service, received a send-off befitting his impactful role in the society.
I just want to say that on behalf of the government and on behalf of President Ruto, that it is our obligation and solemn duty to work very, very closely and in partnership with all the religious faith. And the footprint of the Catholic is humongous. 1.4 billion people worldwide, and still rising. In Kenya, you have more than 7,700 educational institutions. You have over 500 medical facilities, and so many other things that you support humanity and contribute to Kenya. We would be completely on the wrong course if we did not see the need to work with you closely. So I'm here to reaffirm that it is our intention today, tomorrow, and the day after, and forever, to work with you very closely for the benefit of the country. Indeed, with the encouragement of the bishops and a lot of reflection, the government of Kenya has, through cabinet, formally approved that for the first time in our history, from now going forward, Kenya shall have a diplomatic mission at the Vatican. There are many men all over. Indeed, we are many. But it's not easy to come across a great man. So, for the many men who are here, me included, let us find out how Bishop Sulumeti became.
With just days to the upcoming by-elections countrywide, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen says an extensive security assessment has been completed in all the affected regions. He confirmed that additional police officers have already been deployed to ensure a peaceful, incident-free voting process. Now, Kipchumba Murkomen assured Kenyans that security agencies are fully prepared to prevent disorder and to protect the integrity of the polls, urging the public to participate calmly and confidently.
We have put in place an elaborate security plan with the objective of ensuring that all the areas where we have by-elections are properly secured. The Inspector General of Police has already deployed officers to the areas. We've mapped out the places where we foresee, some kind of heated campaigns that can easily lead to conflict, like the way it was in Kasipul and other places. So I am confident that we are going to secure the elections properly. And also we are asking the supporters, the aspirants, and their political parties and their campaigners to observe the law, because if they break the law, they know that there's also consequences in terms of the electoral.
Now, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has sharply criticized President William Ruto's State of the Nation address, claiming it did not accurately reflect the lived realities of Kenyans. Speaking in Bere, Gachagua said citizens deserved a more candid assessment of the country's economic and social challenges. He also used the occasion to rally local residents behind Newton Kariuki, framing the contest as a crucial moment for the region's political direction.
Mimi nauliza wewe, Ruto na Kindiki, iko haja gani kumwaga milioni 500 Mbere pahali hakuna stima, hakuna maji, hakuna barabara? Hii pesa kama mngekuwa wangwana, mngeletea watu ya Mbere maendeleo, wakumbuke nyinyi. Kasongo wako bunge na barua mrefu ati asomewa Kenya ile amefanya na ile atafanya. Ni uongo, si uongo? Nyinyi mtamsikiza?
Wewe bwana rais unasema Rigiji hana akili. Wakati Rigiji amekuja hapa Mbeere North akifanya mkutano, na wewe unaambia yule soprano mtu wako wa mkono afanya mkutano after bwana Rigiji amefanya yake, anarudi hapo kufanya yake. Wewe kati yako na Rigiji nani yako na akili?
Sasa wewe Kindiki, wewe ukiulizwa kandidati yako atafanya nini?
Now, a wave of reactions continues to pour in from members of parliament following the president's 2025 State of the Nation address. Legislators across the political divide are dissecting the policy proposals and development commitments outlined in the speech, with some lauding the president's vision while others questioning the feasibility of key pledges. The debate in parliament has broadened into a wider national discussion about priorities, accountability, and also the direction that the country should take in the coming year.
What the president has read today, it's a roadmap. Sometimes he may not achieve everything what he said today during his time in office, but he's giving us a roadmap that he's able to do some things. And because government exists by perpetuity, so whoever comes in later, following this roadmap, we are going to achieve the vision of the president. He also criticized the opposition leaders, because when you criticize the government, you say the affordable housing is bad, the universal health is bad, the education model is bad. So you must give an alternative. which the opposition leaders, they have not given us any alternative to say.
You know, the things he talks about sound like dreams, you know. It's because we've never experienced that kind of leadership in our country before. But thank God we have it now. And I'm just telling Kenyans to brace themselves for a 5-year track record of the president that has never been achieved by any other president.
I'm going on very confident, very happy, and very recharged that my country, my nation, is in a journey to move from that world to a first world country. A journey that is very tough, a journey that is very tedious. But we must walk the journey. And the man has been bold enough today. We've seen a bold president in William Ruto that he is saying, look guys, we cannot just live for the moment. We cannot just live for elections. We have to live for a dream, for a country. For the first time, we have a president who has painted a future for the country.
And seriously, we don't expect him to perform magic, but where he's supposed to whatever he's supposed to do, then he's supposed to do. But I feel strongly that he requires support for all of us to work together.
These are projects that he's pronounced himself to. What is this that is going to do to make sure that it's done? People will say, he has said, will they be done? I'm telling you, next week on Friday, the Rironimau Summit road is being launched. And if you've seen how the contract has been done, we have sections of the road being given to different contractors so that the speed is terrific.
When we talk as leaders, remember that you are speaking before God and the people who elected us here. Yeah. So let us trust the Kwamba. Whatever he said today is going to take place. Because he's a part of us, we will also push him to ensure we don't care about when you talk of politics. That's normal.
It is now 21 minutes into the hour, and in this the Friday Wave is taking a commercial break. And when we come back, we have more for you, including the government has now announced plans to privatize KCC in a move aimed at clearing farmers' arrears and also revitalizing the dairy sector. And now Judiciary Chief Justice Martha Koome unveiled a landmark report marking a new phase of transparency and expanded court access across all the 47 counties. And in Migori County, Suna West, Member of Parliament Peter Masara commissioned a new lecture halls at Rongo University to boost higher education and to spur local economic growth. While nationwide, the KCSE 2025 examinations concluded with Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Migos Ogamba outlining a merit-based placement system for the learners. This and more on the Friday Wave after the break.